Alright, so before I even start taking this shit apart, I gotta tell you what I just found. This thing's an LG 5990C Blu-ray / DVD player I grabbed off of Facebook Marketplace. The seller said it's never been opened before, which I actually believed, but when I cracked open the box, bro, it looked like it came straight out of a basement apocalypse. There's mold spots, rust, and this weird white crusty stuff all over the player, like corrosion mixed with drywall dust or something. It looks like it's been sitting in a humid cave for like 10 years. I don't even get how it's this bad if it's supposedly brand new. So yeah, before I touch anything, I put on gloves, and I got my 99% isopropyl alcohol ready here, and we're gonna clean this thing up before diving in, and let's see what kind of damage we're working with. So yeah, and this is gonna be like a teardown vid / tech review vid, so yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so today I'm gonna take apart this chunky beast, the LG 590C network Blu-ray DVD player, and this thing's probably the biggest device I've ever disassembled so far. So yeah, wish me luck. So this bad boy came out around 2010, back when Blu-ray was the future and streaming wasn't quite there yet, so LG was like, what if I just throw everything in? And so they gave it built-in Wi-Fi, DLNA support, BD Live, bonus view, and even a 250 gigabyte internal hard drive. Basically a full-on home media hub before smart TVs were common, and it could stream from YouTube, Picasa, and even AccuWeather, however you pronounce that. And which is kind of funny now, because imagine checking the weather on your Blu-ray player. Fucking hilarious. Anyways, it also supports Dolby True HD and DTS HD master audio. Fancy stuff for people who had surround systems, plus it can handle MKV, MP4, and AVI files. Basically, if it had bits and bytes, this thing could probably play it. And alright, now let's crack it open and see what's hiding inside. And I'm guessing we'll find a hard drive, obviously, a Blu-ray optical drive, a power board, a main logic board, and maybe a Wi-Fi card somewhere in there. So yeah, here's some buttons, little digital screen here. Here's for a wireless option right here, and you can see the specs here. As you can see, there's corrosion here. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, so we've unscrewed those 3 screws. And you can tell it's early 2010s by how thick it is. Like you could literally use this as a weapon if a burglar came in. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna lift the top cover off right now. But yeah, here we go. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's the hard drive. Okay. Wow. Very nice layout here. Very nice layout. So you can see, where's the, I'm guessing this is the Blu-ray drive. Is it? It's over here, right? Shit, it's wait, let me check real quick. Wait. All right. Here's the power board. It converts your wall power into low voltages, like 12 volts, 5 volts, or 3.5 volts, that the electronics can safely use. That's why you see like those chunky capacitors right here. You see those chunky capacitors right there, and like the transformers and rectifiers, they handle and smooth out power, and there's no heat sink usually because these older players didn't draw much current, so heat wasn't a big issue. And here's the main board, but in this one in particular, there is a heat sink, and this is where all the logic happens: the CPU, the memory, the HDMI controller, audio processors, etc. This one's usually flatter and has smaller capacitors. As you can see, the capacitors are really small, and it has smaller IC chips. Actually, it has bigger IC chips. There's IC chips, but in this board there's no IC chips. And yeah, you can see there's a metal capacitor here, and there is a cooling fan. Nice. And basically oh, sorry, I just turned off the flash. And basically this metal heatsink over here, it's over the main processor if it runs hot. And sorry if you hear a lot of noise, it's my mic. It's hitting against the hard drive. My bad. Look, it's hitting against the hard drive. My bad. Yeah, and then here is it's the Blu-ray. It doesn't look cool right now, but we're gonna disassemble it, and it's gonna look insanely cool on the inside. And basically, it's basically an upgraded version of a DVD or CD drive, and it's the part that reads those shiny discs, except instead of using a red laser like DVD players do, it uses a blue-violet laser, which has a shorter wavelength. And that shorter wavelength lets it read way more data off the disc. And that's how Blu-rays can store HD movies, and later even 4K ones. And inside the drive, when we disassemble it, you're gonna see the laser assembly, the part that moves back and forth reading the disc, a spindle motor, it spins the disc, and you're gonna see a tray mechanism, and that part, it slides the disc in and out, and it's basically a mechanical plus optical combo gadget. And yeah, so, and here you have the 250 gig hard drive. So yeah, we're gonna start taking everything apart now. Alright, so I'm gonna take out this hard drive now, and let's see what brand it is. Ooh, sorry, my cutter almost fell off the desk. My bad. Let me just put it here for a sec. Alright. Let's see what brand it is. It's probably Hitachi or Western Digital. Shit, it is. Oh, got the wrong screwdriver. Be right back. I took off my gloves because felt like it, but yeah, I'm gonna take out this hard drive. Oh, dude, the brand is Hitachi. Nice. One screw down. Alright, next screw. There we go. Two down. Okay. Man, I love doing this. There's just something satisfying about seeing how tech was built back then. Big metal cases, full-size screws, no glued parts, just pure hardware, as you can see. And you could actually fix these yourself. Not like it was just easier, you know what I mean? But now, holy shit, they complicate everything. It's more compact. And yeah, I get it, you know. As time goes on, things are more complicated. And at the same time, more simple. So, yeah, it's just, man, it was just better back then. And I'm saying that, and I literally barely even lived to even know what the fuck this was anyway. But I kind of did, because as a kid, my mom had one of these. So, alright, so now there's 2 more screws here, so we can actually take out this hard drive once and for all. So yeah, let's get to that. Alright, let's see if we can take this out. Oh, yes we can. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna unplug this. Ooh. There we go. There we go. And basically, this Blu-ray player's 250 gigabyte storage right here, as you can see, is basically a little laptop hard drive. It literally looks like a fucking PC hard drive, not laptop, but a. My bad, my desk is pretty messy. But anyways, had a sandwich earlier, that's why you can see some mayo. But basically, this is like I can probably actually hook it up to my PC with a USB to SATA adapter. If I ever want to peek at what's on it, like movies, cached files, a weird system, like weird system folders, who knows. And I won't write anything to it yet in case it's formatted in a strange way. But yeah, and if you guys want, I can make a video about it and walk you guys through like how to safely connect it to a computer, what to expect when you plug it in, and how to clean it up since it's probably got a bit of rust or dust, because this shit has a bit of corrosion. Even look at the screw right here, full of fucking corrosion. Holy shit. But yeah, if guys, let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do that. I'll do that. Alright, as I take the Blu-ray drive apart, like take it out of here, I'm gonna talk about it more in depth. So here is a Blu-ray drive deep dive, basically. So here's the Blu-ray drive, and basically it's the heart of the whole player, and it's what reads every disc you throw at it: Blu-rays, DVDs, and even old audio CDs. And oh shit, ow, sorry, I pinched myself by accident. But the way this thing works is pretty fucking wild, because it uses a blue-violet laser instead of a red one, like normal DVD players. And basically that shorter wavelength means it can read way tinier data bits on the disc, which is, oh shit, what happened there? Which is why a Blu-ray can hold like 25 gigs on a single layer. A DVD only holds around 4.5 gigs. So yeah, this thing was next level. And okay, let me move this over here. Where's the power cable? Let me find that real quick. And here's the power cable and data cable. These are flat ribbon cables, and basically it kind of depends on how LG built their Blu-ray drives, because on this one they have flat ribbon cables, and on others they can have SAT cables. So yeah, and it sends all that video and audio data straight to the main board right here. So it's where it gets decided and sent through HDMI. And okay, let me just take it out real quick. And this plastic shell here, I assume it keeps dust and vibrations like from messing with the laser. And inside there's a tiny laser assembly. I'm gonna show you real quick. And it slides on rails, kind of like a printer head. Wait, right here, as you can see, pretty flippin' cool, right? And it uses mirrors and lenses to track the disc. It super precisely while it spins on this spindle motor. And you can usually tell it's a combo drive because it's got like 2 lasers in there, and like one blue for Blu-ray, obviously, and one red for DVDs and CDs. And that way it's like backward compatible. It's like backward compatible. And yeah, these things don't have heat sinks or anything. They're super efficient. They just need to stay clean. Dust their fingertips on the lens. Please don't fucking do that shit. It's gonna ruin it. And I just did that, so I probably fucking ruined it. Great. But yeah. Now I'm gonna just take out the power board and the main board, and I'm gonna talk about it. Alright, so this chunky board right here is the power board, or what most people call the power supply. And basically, this is what keeps the entire player alive. It takes the high voltage power from your wall outlet and converts it into all the little voltage rails the Blu-ray player actually uses. And you can tell it's the power board right away because it's got all these big chunky capacitors, transformers, and inductors on it, and stuff that looks like and this fucking looks like it came straight out of a mini amplifier. The main board usually has chips and ICs, and this one's all about heavy duty power handling. So the power comes in through the AC input, and that's usually where the cord connects, and then it passes through a fuse for protection, and sometimes a little coil or filter to clean up the noise, and from there it hits this big transformer, and that's what steps the 120 volts down to something safer like 12 volts or 5 volts. And the rectifiers and diodes on here convert that AC power into DC, and then the capacitors smooth everything out so it's nice, stable voltage for the rest of the player. And this big guy right here is the filter capacitor, I assume. Basically, it's rated for high voltage, probably around 200 volts or more. The smaller ones near the edges, well, not near the edges, the middle, like near the middle right here. Probably like handle low voltages low voltage sections. And basically what's cool is that these older LG boards are actually pretty serviceable. If a player dies, it's usually just a blown capacitor or a fuse on this board. You could swap a few components and bring it back to life. And you can see where the connector that sends power to the main board, and probably another one going to the disk drive, and each connector provides a different voltages. Like over here, under here, there's a connector and it's connected to this main board, and then over here were ribbon cables connected to the disk drive, and each connector provides different voltages, as I said before, like 12 volts for motors and 5 volts for logic circuits. So it's pretty freaking interesting. Alright, so this was pretty much it. The full teardown of the LG BD590C network Blu-ray / DVD player. Honestly, this thing was way more packed than I expected. We had the Blu-ray drive right here, as you can see, which is basically a precision laser system, and the power board right here, with all those chunky capacitors handling real voltage. Real voltage, and of course the main board, the brain that decodes everything and pushes it out in full HD. And man, the corrosion on this one was crazy, and it's wild thinking something could look that rough on the outside and still have so much cool tech on the inside. The Hitachi hard drive was a nice surprise too, because 200 gigs of nostalgia sitting right in there like a time capsule. I'm definitely keeping a few of these parts for other projects, and maybe that hard drive, and maybe even the Wi-Fi card. We'll see. And anyway, if you like the teardown, hit that like button, drop a comment if you want to see me crack open something else, and maybe something even older. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next teardown.